All right, here I am with California girls basketball team. I got Mady with me and also got Lila with me too on the end. So guys, you guys are back in the WPIAL playoffs. I mean, just tell me a little bit about how the regular season went for both of you.
The regular season went good for, I think, both of us overall and the team just in general. Section play went amazing. I don't think we could have saw it any different. Yes, a section win would have been preferred, but we had a harder team to beat. Overall, our season went pretty well. We played bigger schools to get us more experience with playing difficult, zones or bands, just everything in general.
Yeah, towards the start of the season, we played a lot of good teams, which I think prepared us for what was to come in our section, and we did pretty well. And we grew as a team. We have a lot of young players, so it was really nice for everyone to start learning and growing together.
Awesome. Speaking about growing and growing together, just tell me a little bit about what you guys got better on as the season progressed. Anything what's one of the biggest things?
I think one of our biggest things was being together, because we had a bunch of freshmen that came up that were just always been a group ever since they were in elementary school, and with only 2 juniors and 1 senior, it was definitely difficult to intermix everyone. But I think throughout the season, everybody eventually all got along, and we all worked together as one whole team.
Yes, and then our passing and communication got so much better as we went on. I think that definitely helped us to grow as a team and, get better.
Tell me a little bit about, senior and junior? Or
Freshman.
Freshmen. Oh, freshman, okay. Just tell me a little bit about, start with you, Matt, as a senior.
Okay.
Throughout the past 4 years, how have you seen this program grow?
I think the program has grown because I had a certain coach freshman and sophomore year, and then we just switched last year and had the same coach this year. So I think it just grown with our coaching and just the people we would bring up from the middle school, because all the middle school, they always focus on one sport in middle school. So we had so many experienced girls throughout the entire program, and I think that really just helped us grow with getting better records and sitting in a better seed for playoffs.
For you as a freshman to come into this program and make playoffs your first year, what's that been like?
It's been really fun. I'm really grateful that we had to have such good upperclassmen, and we had very good coaches as well, and everyone worked really well together as we figured it out.
You guys will play Laurel on Tuesday. That's Tuesday.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about what do you think that your team has to do specifically to beat them, without giving away any secrets or anything like that?
I think specifically we just have to talk and work as a team like we've been doing in these past couple games, because that's what's been getting us ahead of all the teams at the start. Just coming off hard and aggressive and just doing what we know and what we've been doing for the past 10 years for all of us.
Yeah, I agree. A lot of teams in our section, in our area, play zone. So I think coming out in a strong man-to-man defense certainly helps us get a little advantage.
So tell me a little bit. So, you guys have, when was your guys' last game?
Our last game was Monday.
So you guys played on Monday?
Yes, we just played on Monday. We played Waynesburg. They're a bigger school. It was a great game to play right before playoffs to know what our weaknesses is for schools we've never played before. We unfortunately did lose, but we played one of the best games against them, and it definitely helped us to know what more experienced people are, at bigger schools, because just schools around us, they all play the same sport. They're less experienced and one more than another, so I think it was better to play more experienced girls than it was for our section play.
Okay. So tell me, Layla, you can answer this to begin. So you guys have a full week off, basically, but what have you guys done over this past week to not get out of shape? Because there's a lot of times where these teams that have a week off, they can be rusty and stuff.
Yeah.
What are some things that you've done, your team has done, to make sure you guys aren't in that situation?
We've been practicing every day. We practice once on the weekend and then throughout the whole week when we don't have games, and we always run for maybe 5 or 8 minutes. We do our light jogs around, and then we sprint. We run every single practice, and we run to our hardest, and that has definitely helped us keep our stamina up and not become rusty in the off seasons or just over breaks for school and anything like that.
Yeah, our whole team is really committed to running at your own pace, which may not be the fastest, but you're doing it and you're getting better and it's benefiting you. And everyone can kind of work at their own pace, because sometimes when not everyone's running as fast as like the little point guard, or not everyone's, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like we all run at our own pace, but we all get it done. And I think that is the difference on staying in shape. Awesome.
I want to ask for both of you, how did you both get into the game of basketball?
I got in from, I could speak for both of us for this. We have Color League at our school, they call it, and it's just for like kindergartners through 6th grade. And there's just like different like levels for the teams, and I think that's what got us both into it. That's what got me into it, but she might have a different story, but
yeah, I've been around basketball my whole life. My parents played, my sister played. I think it's a fun game. I always watch games online, or like the NBA and the WNBA, college games. So I've just been around it my whole life.
I gotta ask you, start with you on this. Favorite NBA and WNBA play?
Ooh, I am a big Celtics fan, and I love Derek White. And of course, my favorite WNBA player is Paige Beckers. Her mid-range game, like that's how I aspire to play. That's how I want to play.
I'm not really sure about NBA. It's probably a basic answer, just like Steph Curry, because I think just his commitment to the sport and the way he just has his warm-ups, I think really says something about him and how his commitment is. And then this one's probably really confidential for WNBA, but Angel Reese, because even though she's not the best athlete when it comes to basketball, but I think her determination and aggressiveness on that floor really gets her somewhere, and like it says something about her.
Awesome. Tell me a little bit more about your guys. And I mean, Layla, you're only a freshman, senior. You have aspirations of playing college ball?
No, I don't.
No.
I mean, it would have been nice, but I think I need to focus on school, and with what I'm going for, it's something that needs a lot more focus.
What are you trying to go to school for?
Psychology. So I want to be like either in clinical psychology or be with like early childhood.
Did you pick your school yet, or are you still looking?
Yes, Southeastern Louisiana University.
Southeastern Louisiana. Oh my goodness. I wasn't expecting that.
Nobody does.
I guess my question is, are they D1, D2?
They're D1, 2A.
D1, 2A.
So they're right below that SEC. So
that's all the way in Louisiana.
All the way in Louisiana.
You excited?
I am beyond excited.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know about your teammate over here, though. Know who she's gonna pass the ball to?
Yeah, I would love to play college basketball. I think it's such a fun thing. UConn has always been a big thing because I'm a Paige Beckers fan. So that'd be like the goal.
You have aspirations then?
Yes,
definitely. You play any AAU team, anything like that?
Yeah, I play for Pittsburgh Chaos.
Okay. How's that experience been like for you?
It's been great. I really started focusing in on my basketball in like 6th grade, and finding that program was just so helpful to find like good players who all wanted to be good, who shared like similar aspirations. I think that was really lucky I got to find a team like that.
Okay. Tell me, what is one thing that, going into this playoffs, what do you think there's one thing that you guys can even get better at? What's one thing that you guys want to improve on that you guys maybe did not hit your peak or max yet involving like?
I think we could always work on hustle. I think every team could work on hustle, but I think really being tired at the end of the game and really knowing that like when you come off the court, you gave it all you have. That's always something we can work on.
I think something you can always work on is definitely your defense and communication, because with the communication, like you need to talk on defense because you need to know what's going on. You need to let your teammates know like what's coming for them, or if the ball's coming, like anything like that. And then defense, I've always been told that defense wins games. If you have good defense, you will win that game.
Very nice. So I want to ask you, as you see, there's a couple people to the left of you guys working out and stuff like that. What is one, maybe I'm going to ask you this. You could either be, what is one thing you like, guys like practicing the most, or what do you guys practice on the most in general, even if you like it or not?
I think what I like practicing the most is honestly our stamina with the beginning of our own pace running. And I love doing that because I think that's definitely helped me throughout the whole season, because my freshman and sophomore year, I could never make it through a whole game without coming out. But this season has really shown that I can stay in the game the entire like the entire four quarters, the whole 32 minutes. And I think one thing we definitely do a lot is probably just working on our hustle and mainly our defense. Because our defense, we have a really good defense for us.
Yeah, I think we always work a lot on ball handling and defense, and I love to scrimmage. I love to like put stuff into the game and like play, just to like build skills, but like in-game situations.
I gotta ask you, what has been one of your favorite games that you played this regular season? It could be like something, something that you did. You might have had a good individual performance. You might have had a good comeback.
Definitely our my senior night. It was just this past Thursday. We played Best Center, and that's always been a big rival for our school. It's a backyard brawl, everything. And it was such a hectic game. Players got thrown out. It was crazy, but I had one of the best athletic performances that I have ever had with 16 points, 10 rebounds. That's one of the best games I have ever had.
Yeah, one of my favorite games was definitely that one, but I also really liked when we played Jeff Morgan.
Yes.
That was a really good game, and we all passed really well, and we moved and cut and talked, and it kind of combined all the things we've been working so hard on at practice.
Very nice. I'm about to ask you guys some fun questions now. First off, favorite movie?
Favorite movie is probably Hacksaw Ridge.
Ooh, I like zombies.
If you could have dinner with one person in the world, who would it be and why?
Oh, I would definitely probably do Flau'jae Johnson from LSU. And I think she's just such a fun athlete to watch play. She amazes me every time I watch her play.
I feel like I'd have to join you on that. She's so fun. Oh, that'd be so much fun. Yeah, I definitely have to join you on that.
Dream vacation spot?
Bora Bora.
I'd love to go to Switzerland. I think it'd be so fun with the mountains.
Very nice. Dream car?
I don't know that much about cars.
I don't really know. I'd probably say a Ford Bronco, one of the bigger ones.
Oh wow. I'm blanking here. Did I say favorite ice cream flavor?
No, you did not.
No, I did not. Okay. Favorite ice cream flavor?
I'm plain, just vanilla.
I like s'mores and strawberry. Those are so good.
If you won the lottery, what would be the first thing you would do with your winnings?
I definitely would pay off any debt that my family would have, just to help them get in a better situation.
Yeah, that's a good answer. You have all the good answers. Yeah, those would definitely be paying off any debt and making sure my family's good first before I could think about myself and think about my personal ones.
My last question, what is one thing that people would be surprised to know about you?
I know a lot of people already know this about me, but I was born in Louisiana, and that's why I'm going there for college. And I've always just wanted to go back there.
I love to bake. I love baking so much. It's so fun. And I like to eat too, so.
Yeah, me too.
Those are your California Trojans. Wait, actually, we've got to ask one more question.
Okay.
So, you guys you never thought about going to CalU? None of you guys?
We are so close to CalU. Almost every single school field trip is there. It's in IU, it's in classes, and I've always thought of it as just 13th grade. Because it's the same name as our high school. It's been out of the picture for me.
Yeah, everyone's so close, and I feel like when I go to college, I'd like to go and experience something new rather than stay in the same area.
You don't want your parents to be so close and basically watch everything you do in college.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense. That's your California Trojan. They'll be playing Laurel next week. Good luck, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.